the recording is going. I'm going to go ahead and start here. This is Iron Bill. I'm back with another video. I'm going to go ahead and run the footage in the background as I go. This is a game of survival, I believe elimination, solo queue. And I just got tired. I played a bit of PvP tonight. I was doing my +1 pinnacle, and in the process of doing that, I played 4 matches of Control, and it was the same over and over. It's just not. I'm just not going to do that. Beyond the 4 matches I need to get my pinnacles for the week, I don't enjoy being in there at all. It's the same thing over and over, same combination of people against you, same stack, and by that I mean you're always going to have that person that dominates the lobby. You're going to have a bunch of people that can't play at all, and I'm kind of in between those, and we're just getting wiped a bunch, or I'm on a team that's wiping the other teams a bunch, and I just don't enjoy it. So I'm going to try some glory for a while. I actually have the broadsword quest that I have not finished yet anyway. And so I came in here with the Vigilance Wing and the Killing Wind. I wanted to play around with fusion rifles a little bit. And the thing about 3v3 is it plays slower. And it's more of a standoff game, which suits me better anyway, especially if I'm going for the Redricks, because this pulse rifle is very competitive in this format. And I had a sword with me, so I went ahead and used it, and it turned out that it wasn't such a terrible idea. There was one person in this lobby on my team that was pretty solid, and he was racking up a bunch of kills. And it looked like we were just going to run away with it at first, but you'll see that didn't necessarily maintain. This is SBMM, which means that we are ranked. I'm playing people on my level, and the matches wind up being close on the whole. Now I played another elimination round, went into general play, and of course went against a team. We just got stomped right away, and I mean, like, I got 1 kill the entire match, and they just ran right through us. Yeah, that's just not fun, and I don't know. Here we go. That guy was oblivious. That's the level I'm on right there. I mean, I'll go ahead and commit like that too. Anyway, to finish this sentence, too much of Crucible right now is just somebody popping you with a revoker, someone sliding into you with a fell winner. It's just the same small set of weapons over and over, and people have refined their skills to the point that it's, somebody my age, unless I'm going to commit a lot of time to Crucible, which I'm not going to because I just don't enjoy it that much. I'm just going to get wiped over and over, and that makes me want to play even less. So all that background being said, decided, hey, let's give SBMM a shot here. Let's play some elimination. I don't really mind 3v3 that much. It's like I say, it's a slower paced game, but that's probably going to help me out anyway. So I'm waiting. I'm trying to use my invisibility here to close the gap on this player. He knew I was coming basically because my teammate came along with me. Now I notice I still have 3 more heavy. I'm going to crouch here and he's right on me. And I've got nothing to do for it, but hope he draws some fire whenever he goes in. And we'll try it again. I'm invisible. He's going for the other guy. And I get popped from behind with a revoker, but we do manage to beat them on life advantage. So there's that. I decided to get off that and try the Komodo, because the sword probably isn't the best thing here. And the problem is I forget down the line that I have it on when I do grab some heavy, and you'll see how I messed that up. All right, so with the Vigilance Wing, I need to try to keep some distance. If this guy gets inside with anything that can quick kill me like a shotgun, or I've got to be careful about that sniper there. And he's just waiting for me to come up. He's hard scoping the lane, but my teammate pulls him out. So the super was effective there. And here we go. They've got this other fellow here. and I fusion rifle him, and that wasn't too bad. Now this is not a great fusion rifle, right there. And I got to give it to him. That snapshot on a revoker. Well, I don't know. I mean, how he lined up a headshot that quick, I don't know. Body, I would have believed, but I don't know. And isn't that the unfortunate thing? You know, if somebody could be an incredibly good shot, and I'm not saying it's impossible that he came around that corner and popped me in the head like that. I'm just saying probably not likely as quickly as he came. And the fact that I put a shot on him, now maybe the flinch brought it back down, because there's a bug with a flinch on snipers where if you flinch them, if you come in at head level and you pop their aim up, it will come precisely down on the head. And some people time that so well so that they'll let you hit them one time and they'll come right down and fire off really quickly, and they'll headshot you. And maybe he's one of those guys. I don't know. I can't do it, but I do know that it can be done. All right, so I'm separated from my teammates. And it's one thing to flank, but it's another thing altogether to isolate yourself and put yourself in a 3v1. And my two teammates have died. I'm waiting here because I know they're going to come around that corner. And had I not flinched off of there, I probably would have gotten him. And once again, I'm popping that guy in the head. I put two shots on him, and the third shot would have killed him, and he pops me with a revoker. Now, I find it hard to believe that he would be able to do that through the flinch I was putting on him. I'm having a problem with that. And some cheaters do toggle it on and off. You know, when they're losing bad, they're down 3-0. You know, maybe he didn't even want to go out that way. Now, I see him that time, and I guess he ran his last bullet out, you know, on that one. But I did get him. Now, remember, I've got the Komodo, not the sword. Now, I'm telling you here at this point in time, I don't remember that. And I'm planning to ambush again. So I've got 5 shots. I see it and go, uh-oh. And that moment of indecision cost me that shot. Now I've got 4 more rounds. I know they're coming. I backed into a wall. And body shotting won't do with the Komodo. You got to hit the head, which is a shame. I put 2 into his body and couldn't kill him with 2 to the body. Now, for a heavy linear fusion on a Guardian, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, I should be able to 2-body shot him. So I'm trying to warn my teammate that he picked up a rocket, and he didn't get the message. And even if he did, it's 3-1. And I probably contributed to that. What I probably should have done is stay with the fusion rifle, because if I had, I would have popped that guy and it would have been 2-1. And the guy that was left is actually pretty solid, and probably would have ended the match right there. So, hey, at least in this match, I've got 6 kills so far, right? In the previous match, I had 1. So, skill-based matchmaking is probably the way I'm going to need to go. All right, so I'm going to back out of there because that guy does have a sniper, and there's a grenade there, and I need the space. So I'm going to go invisible. I'm going to work my way around here because I know somebody's coming. Here he is. Hit him again. At least we traded. Now, we're down to 1 life. They're down to 1 life. And they just got on their game here, you know, and I've got a teammate with me. I'm trying not to rush into a death. All right, now this other guy, you see what he's doing. He's going right into 3 of them. And I probably should have followed that with a fusion. I was damaged pretty hard. Either that or I should have rolled out of that. I don't know. Once you get inside the Vigilance Wings range, it is hard to overcome it. I mean, if you don't have a shotgun or something like that, then, or a charged fusion, it's going to be a hard day. Now, this guy's going to pop around here in a second. And see, that's just inconsistent. He's got a hard light. I got to get out of there. He's going to kill me. So that means he's going to get the heavy. I can't contest the heavy anymore. And that's going to be too bad for me. And he hammerheads me down. And there really wasn't anything I could do. Now, what's obvious at this point is we need to play the heavy. And I decided to go back to a heavy machine gun. I figure, well, you know, if I get heavy this time at least, or a light machine gun, I guess is what they call them. And I just don't like the inconsistency of that gun. So I'm going to switch over to the Gnawing Hunger and give that a try. And if I have to, I'll lean into that. Now, Um, and see, our guy is just getting too aggressive. All right, so I've got my super. I decide, hey, if they're going to push here, I'm going to put one right there. I really meant to put it inside the door, but it turns out that that didn't really matter because in the end, this guy gets aggressive, comes for me, and he gets pulled down. We trade. And again, it's Luna's Howl. Now, I should have popped out. Now, his friend came down and jumped into it too, so we got 2 kills out of it. And really, right now, it's looking like, hey, you know, we're all right. We're even. But we're on the super train now. We're at the point where 2 other teammates have supers now. I've used mine. I'm in big trouble there. Okay, the daybreak gets me, and we're done. Now it's down to 3-1 or 2-1, and I think we actually even go into tiebreaker before this ends. No, we don't. All right. So it's time to step it up. I got 9 kills. Now I'm not top in the lobby. I'm not even mid, but I'm getting kills. All right. I'm trying to hang with my teammates as much as I can, but you know, right there, that's exactly why I wouldn't have wanted to rush in, because that is an enemy super. I'm going to back up a little bit. We've got them on 3 sides. We got a guy to the right here, and we got a guy underneath. Yeah, he's underneath me, and I know that. So I decide to rotate right back towards my teammates. I don't like playing the inside very much because I'm exposed. Especially to snipers across the way. And I don't play this map enough to have a feel about where I should stand if I'm on the inside. Now I see him and decide, hey, let's get on over here and catch him coming back the other way. And we had him pinched, and that was good. Now I didn't get a shot on him, but we got it done. So final score, I think I wound up with 9. And, you know, Azazel actually carried us 2.5. And the other team, Petrin, that guy carried his team. So what about this match? And what about this mode? Well, I've never really minded elimination. It's slow, it can be dull, but at least I feel like I have a fair fight. I feel like my team can be in it. And had this Azazel not been so aggressive, maybe if we'd all been super aggressive, I don't know. I mean, you could flip that either way. Maybe that match would have ended quicker, but I think in the end, it was going to come out. We were going to win in the end. But at least the other team wasn't blown out, and that I can live with. So I got up to something like 93% on this stage of the Redrick's quest. I don't know what comes after this. It may be enough to keep me off of it, but I'm going to pursue that, I think. And I'm going to play a lot more elimination moving forward here, and particularly on the Hunter. I think that's probably going to be my go-to class on that, simply because the movement and the dodge, and not even so much the invisibility, but the dodge I really need, because I've got to get under cover quicker. So with all that said, this is Iron Bill, and I am going to sign off.